Hey, what's up guys, I'm KB Kwan. Welcome back to another episode of Taste of Asian Food. Today, I'm going to present to you a very simple recipe by using two major ingredients. One is a pumpkin and another one salted eggs. Now, what I'm going to do is to cut the pumpkin into pieces, fry it, and then separately, I'm going to make a sauce by using the salted egg, primarily salted egg and garlic, and then coat the pumpkin with the sauce. Since the salted egg has a deep savory flavor, it will make the taste of the pumpkin completely different. So in these videos, I'm going to show you how to do it. First, let's remove the seeds and the skin of the pumpkin. And then cut the pumpkin into rectangle pieces. Then transfer it to a mixing bowl. I prefer to cut it into smaller pieces so that it has a bigger surface to be coated with the salted egg. Add some salt to the pumpkin. Mix it and then leave it aside for about 15 minutes. The salt will give the pumpkin a base flavor because it is not salty at all. Next, this is the salted egg, dark salted egg. I have to remove the dark color with a mixture of clay and ash on top. And then clean them with water. These eggs are still raw, so I need to cook them first by either steam them or cook them in boiling water. The easiest way is to boil them in water, which will take about 8 to 10 minutes. What I use today are the raw eggs, but I know that there are certain places whereby raw eggs are not available. Instead, those are cooked salted egg in vacuum pack. So you definitely do not need to boil them again if you purchase the cooked eggs. Now take them out from the water and remove the shell. Then separate the white and the yolk. It is alright to have a little bit of white together with the yolk, but I will leave most of the whites for other purposes. Mash the yolks. Besides that, I also prepare a tablespoon of chopped garlic. That's all the ingredients that is required, and now we proceed to cook the pumpkins. Get some cornstarch and then coat the pumpkins with the cornstarch. There are three methods to cook the pumpkin. The first method is to deep fry it. That's a method we use in a restaurant because it's quick and easy. However, I do not use so much oil at home, so today I'm going to shallow fry it with some oil. And the third method is a healthier one, which is not required to coat it with cornstarch. Just steam it in the steamer until al dente. Heat the oil in the pan to medium, about 150 degrees Celsius, and then fry the pumpkin single layer. When the color has changed, remove them from the oil and put it onto a paper towel. And I've just finished frying the remaining pumpkin and it looks like that. Heat some oil in the wok or a pan and then saute the chopped garlic. At this stage, if I have some curry leaf, I will add the curry leaf now, which will accentuate the taste. But since I do not have the curry leaf today, I will leave it out. And then straight away proceed to add the mashed egg yolks. And eventually you will see that the egg yolk is like start to melt and is bubbling. And now let's return the pumpkins to the wok and mix thoroughly. And you can also add a splash of Chinese wine, which is optional. Some green onions, some red bell pepper for the color, and now it's ready to dish out. That's how to prepare pumpkin with salted egg. And if you want to look for a different way to cook pumpkin, I hope you will love this method. And I've left the recipe in the description box below the video. And please subscribe, tap the notification, and give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you again in some other similar video soon. Bye for now.